The first believer in Islam wasn't a man, it was a woman. A woman who loved the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, stood by him when the world turned against him, and sacrificed everything for his mission. This is the story of Khadijah, peace be upon her. The woman who gave everything for the truth. Khadijah bint Khuwaylid was more than just the first wife of Prophet Muhammad. She was a trailblazing businesswoman, a loving partner, and a cornerstone of early Islam. Her support and devotion shaped the course of history, yet her story is often overlooked. In a society dominated by men, Khadijah stood out as a force of her own. At a time when women were rarely seen as equals, she ran a thriving business empire and commanded immense respect. But when she chose to support Muhammad's mission, she faced tremendous opposition. Imagine a woman of wealth and power willingly risking everything, her status, her wealth, even her safety, for a cause that was deeply unpopular. Khadijah didn't just stand by Muhammad. She protected him, shielded him from the hostility of the Quraysh, and used her wealth to fuel the early days of Islam. Khadijah's story began in Mecca, where she was known as one of the wealthiest and most successful merchants in the city. Widowed twice, she defied expectations by choosing to remain independent rather than remarrying for status. But it was her marriage to Muhammad that truly transformed her life and the world. At 40, Khadijah proposed to Muhammad, who was 15 years younger. Their marriage wasn't just a partnership, it was a union of faith, love, and purpose. As Muhammad received revelations, it was Khadijah who first believed in him. She offered him unwavering emotional support, financial backing, and courage during the most difficult times. While others doubted him, Khadijah stood firm, providing the resources to spread the message of Islam. Her wealth kept the early Muslim community afloat when they were boycotted and persecuted by the Quraysh. But it wasn't just material support. Her strength and faith inspired Muhammad to carry on when the burden of prophecy became overwhelming. Khadijah was his rock, his advisor, and his closest confidant. In 619 AD, Khadijah passed away, leaving Muhammad devastated. Known as the Year of Sorrow, her death marked a turning point in Muhammad's life. He had lost not just a wife, but his staunchest supporter. The grief was so profound that the impact of her loss lingered with him for the rest of his life. Even years later, he would speak of Khadijah with deep love and reverence, remembering her as the one who believed in him when no one else did. Khadijah's legacy is one of love, sacrifice, and unwavering faith. She played an instrumental role in the birth of Islam, and her contributions continue to be felt in the Muslim world today. Her story reminds us that behind every great man is often a great woman. What do you think of Khadijah's impact on early Islam? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like to hear more about the women who shaped history, check out our next video on influential women in Islam.